his character selection too. So Mikko, definitely a slow character, but I think he's faster than Macalon in a lot of important ways. You were mentioning that was who he was kind of starting out with. I think just the additional mobility that Mikko has, especially like the faster frame data, having a fair that's quick and pretty strong, faster spike, right? I think all those things are going to really work out for him. So I think this is the better choice on the character select screen for sure.
Mikko's also got the long-lasting nair that you can do to really catch like ledge jumps and stuff. So if you ever want to throw it out, you can kind of like fade away to catch, see if they're cover multiple options, whether it's a ledge jump, ledge roll, etc., or even just like a double jump back onto the stage. And you're gonna need that mobility against a character like Tina, who is just zip zap zooming all across the stage. It looks like we're gonna jump right here into game number 1, Hungrybox versus Fluffy. We'll see immediately right out the gate, Hungrybox just charges in and tries to get that ledge dominance.
Yeah, going with the side special right off the bat. That is something you could expect to see from Mikko players for sure. And so far, though, Fluffy getting these hits in. Tina, very strong combo game. Nimble character. I think it's going to be something HBox might struggle to catch. Like you said, with Macalon, he felt like he couldn't get in on his opponents. Tina against Mikko might be some very similar vibes here.
Yeah, if you're noticing right out the gate that Fluffy's doing a fantastic job of, first off, nailing that first stock and just forcing Hungrybox to go for that. But second off, just kind of like spacing out these back airs from the shields and playing it very safe, which is something you can do really well against Mikko, because once you hit Mikko's shield, if you space it correctly, there's not much he can do out of that situation besides just respect it.
All right. Still a very healthy Tina on Fluffy's side right here. HBox, oh, getting hit by the up B. Yeah, just going to explode off the top right there. Okay. A lot of work to do here. And you definitely don't have the like X factor of Jigglypuff's rest or something like that. So HBox is going to have to get this done the hard way.
I'm going for that side special again. That thing's not safe on block. As long as you just hold that, you can get a free punish right afterwards. Kind of shocked he's not running that colorful sticker that gives you that ability to kind of jump out of it to be able to do an additional move. A good call out with that charge smash, getting that hit attack off going and getting that first kill against Fluffy. But right now it is 2 stocks to 1. Things are not looking too hot here for Hungrybox.
All right, Fluffy establishing that stage control. Just going to catch the high recovery. Oh, and HBox once again goes for the high recovery. Going to get blown up by the charge attack. And we'll see game 1 go to Fluffy quite solidly, honestly.
Yeah, Fluffy doing a fantastic job of just going back and forth, spacing out the attacks, playing around the winning con, right? Like the win con for this character, Mikko, is he wants a grab or he wants a fair or just any hits in general. As long as you play it super safe, there's not much he can do to try to like get back and retaliate. I feel like this is kind of a difficult matchup for Mikko, just off of just watching that game go off, because you can just see how Fluffy was just playing around that shield so well.
Yeah, I feel like shield is very strong in this game. Like, it never diminishes, so you can't get shield poked. It takes a lot to break a shield in this game. But I think that comes with the downside of out of shield also not being so great, right? And there's a decent amount of blocks done. You can definitely pressure opponents' shields quite well. And we saw that exemplified in that match. Like you said, dancing around the shield. Tina, a mobile enough character to do it, but also with some great aerials on her. You know, can apply that pressure. And HBox contemplating or maybe even committing to the switch to Sophia.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this might be a character to try to like be able to compete with Tina, right? Tina is at her core an assaulter, a brawler. She wants to get in there. She has to use her feet and her hands to actually physically put herself in harm's way to do it. Meanwhile, you're going to mess with Sophia, who has a sword, a disjoint. So that's going to be able to give her the advantage of being able to kind of just outspace Fluffy. So Fluffy's game plan that he was running against Mikko is not going to be able to work in this matchup based purely on the fact that Sophia's got that sword going, whether it's going to be a forward air, down attack, up, especially that up tilt. The up tilt's massive, and you're seeing Fluffy jump a lot. That's going to be able to get some anti-air action in.
Yeah, I think Sophia is just overall one of the strongest characters in the game, if not the best.
Oh yeah, that up B out of shield is disgusting.
Yeah, there's so many reasons, honestly, and I think, like you said, it really does boil down to that range primarily. You just have so many ways to keep your opponent out, but you're also getting right up on them, right? It's such a dangerous combination when you want to get close, but they don't. So unless they have like some really good long range tools, Sophia could be a problem. And you know, I'm gonna just say it. Sophia is a lot like sword characters we've seen in Smash. Very similar to Marth, for example. She definitely has her own unique twist, right? But this is a character that should feel at home to Hungrybox because, you know, there aren't a lot of surprises when it comes to the toolkit and just the feel of the character. So I'm curious to see if he's able to step it up with that. The Mikko kind of got bopped, so we'll see what he is able to bring to the table here.
Yeah, I think Sophia is definitely the correct choice just in terms of matchup, knowledge and being able to be able to retaliate. So we'll see how this is going to be able to play down with everyone selecting their stickers and everything. For those that don't know, stickers in this game enhance your stats, whether they're the colorful stickers, which give you unique moves, kind of similar to customs, or you equip the red stickers, the yellow stickers, which are going to be attack up, defense up, mobility up, stuff like that. So you have to equip all those stickers to be able to go and customize your character for the next game. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We have finished up. We are loading into the game. Let's get this game number 2 and this race to 2. Actually, there's only best 2 of 3 right now in this bracket.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for Hungrybox, depending on the way things shake out here. We'll see if the Sophia is able to add a little extra flavor for him here, because Mikko wasn't getting the job done. And so far, it's been going well for him. Untouched at this point. Oh, until Fluffy gets in. But yeah, okay, not too meaningful of an opening. Oh, look at this man spamming wave dash. It's yeah, I play Melee.
I play Melee, bro. Wave dashing with Jigs, and now we're coming back in. Oh, could not get that up special on Hungrybox. Going to be able to fall out of that attack. You're going to notice a lot of these forward air swings coming out from Hungrybox, just trying to call out these airs. But the Fluffy got going. What Tina can do extremely well in this game is combo you for days. Look at that. Off of the forward air, the first hit of forward air converted it into a Shadow Strike into the finisher. Good stuff coming out from Fluffy.
Yeah, Tina's 3-4 hit combos can be extremely devastating, especially at high percents as you're able to get that neutral B into up B. And yeah, you can just take some really early stocks, as we saw Fluffy do right there. Oh, once again, opening up off the Shadow Strike. Oh, and again, just the reset.
Bro,
man, every time.
The Shadow Strike's so good as just a Punisher, right? Because when you hit them with the Shadow Strike and they get touched by that, they get stunned for so long before getting knocked into the air that you can do whatever you want. It is imagination, the combo. Hungrybox going to go for a counter offstage, hoping Fluffy was going to be a little bit aggressive, holding that shield for very long. Eventually, Fluffy's just going to run up there and get that grab. Oh, whiff punish.
Okay, trying to hunt down the second stock. Yup, drop through back air from the platform. Fluffy, 1 stock away from sending Hungrybox to losers bracket in the first round of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it is very possible. You see Hungrybox out here just throwing out the charge attack, trying to get this edge guard, going off pretty deep for it. Again, Sophia can actually go for stuff like that because of her fantastic and fast recovery with the up B, but sometimes it's almost better to just go for the ledge trap.
Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes, the opponent's able to just challenge your down air or whatever aerial hitbox with their recovery specials, and they can get back from that. But even still, Sophia's amazing at ledge trapping and edge guarding, but not amazing enough to stop Fluffy. Man, pretty dominant 2-0 right there. A 2-stock into a 3-stock, and HBox is in the losers bracket already. See, this is what you got to expect when you step into the ring in a newer platform fighter, right? You might see all these legends, these household names, right? And be tempted to say, all right, there's no way they fall short of a top 8 or a top 16 and just to have these high expectations for them. But don't be fooled. There are people out there grinding these games specifically. They know their combos. They know the matchup against your character, and you're not just going to get one over on them like that.
Yeah, and I think when you come over to another platform fighter like this, there's a lot of skill that clearly translates over, right? Being able to play neutral, being able to, find out how to, play patient. There's a lot of mind games involved, conditioning opponents. But when it comes down to matchup knowledge, when it comes down to combo game, like you said, that's when you actually have to sit down and grind the game. These people have been grinding for months and months to get ready for this tournament. This has been their home. We definitely see Fluffy, who wasn't really even on our list up pretty high on the seating, was coming in pretty dominantly, has been grinding this game. So congratulations to him. Taking out Hungrybox and actually put that up on his, little wall. They're hey, I beat HBox, I got that win.
Yeah. So I just looked. Fluffy is our 502nd seed out of 512 players.
Wow.
So, I'm just saying, you can never sleep on anybody. That's one hard lesson you're going to have to learn, especially if you're a top level player in another game. You can't just exactly sit down and expect it to go your way every time. Not that I'm saying HBox did that at all. I'm sure he, was very reasonable in his expectations for this game. But, as a spectator, right? Don't be shocked when some guy that you've never heard of beats one of your